What's happening with the Chiefs' defense? With one key injury leaving a massive gap, there's a surprising solution that could be on the way. Chiefs fans, get ready. The answer might be a name you never expected. Make sure you're in the loop and subscribe to KC Chiefs News Portal for all the inside details on the move everyone's talking about. Welcome back to KC Chiefs News Portal, your go-to source for all things Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are cruising with a dominant record, sitting comfortably near the top of the standings. But despite all the success, there's one area on the field that's been causing some concern. And today, we've got some big news that could be a game-changer for the Chiefs' defense. Stick with us as we break down what could be the unexpected move to shore up that secondary. The Kansas City Chiefs are absolutely dominating on offense. Patrick Mahomes is playing like the MVP candidate we've all come to know, and the offense is as explosive as ever. But there's a cloud hanging over their defense, particularly in the secondary. The pass defense has shown cracks, and that's something that's been harder to ignore with each passing week. Now, why is that? Well, one of the key players missing has been cornerback Jalen Watson, and his absence has truly been felt. Watson's consistency and reliability in the secondary have been hard to replace, leaving the Chiefs vulnerable, especially against some of the league's best quarterbacks. Now here's where it gets interesting, and you may not believe it, but the name that could help fix this issue might be one you didn't expect: Marcus Peters. Yes, the same Marcus Peters who once made waves with the Chiefs before being traded away for his off-field antics and declining performance. But hear me out. Could a player like Peters, with his history in Kansas City and his experience as a former Pro Bowler, be the spark this defense needs? It's certainly an intriguing thought, and while his time with the Las Vegas Raiders wasn't stellar, there's still hope that he could provide leadership and stability in the secondary. Look, we're not saying Marcus Peters is going to come back and be the same player he was back in his prime. He's not the same cornerback who led the league in interceptions in his rookie year, but what if he could bring just enough to make a difference? The Chiefs have had success in the past with bringing back former players, and Peters could be that experienced veteran who helps solidify the secondary. Sure, his passer rating when targeted in 2023 was far from impressive, but he's a seasoned player who knows the league, knows what it takes to win, and could add that missing piece to the Chiefs' defense. Now, let's be clear. Marcus Peters isn't going to fix all of the Chiefs' defensive woes. The team's pass rush is solid, and the linebackers have been playing well. But the secondary needs help, especially when you're facing elite quarterbacks like Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Justin Herbert. A single blown coverage could turn a game, and that's something the Chiefs can't afford. That's where Peters might come in, providing stability, leadership, and a steadying presence. It might not be a perfect fix, but at this point in the season, the Chiefs have to take calculated risks if they want to make another Super Bowl run. Okay, Chiefs Kingdom, let's talk about this news and how it could impact our beloved team. If Marcus Peters were to return to the Chiefs, there's no denying it would be a risk. But hey, this is the NFL, sometimes the best moves come from unexpected places. The secondary has been one of the most inconsistent parts of this team, and while the defensive line and linebackers are holding their own, that backfield has struggled at times. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking: why go back to a guy who was traded for his off-field issues and who hasn't looked the same in recent seasons? Well, here's the thing: Marcus Peters was never just about talent. Sure, he has the skills and the playmaking ability, but what the Chiefs would be bringing back with him is experience. It's leadership. It's a guy who knows this defense, who's been there and done that, and who understands what it takes to win in this league. I'm not saying he's going to come in and instantly fix all the holes in our secondary. That's unrealistic. But at this point, can we afford to ignore what he brings to the table? Absolutely not. The Chiefs are Super Bowl contenders, and if they want to get past teams like the Bills, Bengals, and Ravens in the playoffs, they need all the help they can get in the secondary. Peters may not be the shutdown corner he once was, but he can certainly provide stability and leadership, something this defense has lacked at times. What's even more intriguing is the possibility of Peters mentoring some of the younger guys in that secondary. He has a wealth of experience, and his presence could be exactly what someone like Trent McDuffie needs to take his game to the next level. Imagine the impact that could have on this defense as a whole. It could be the jolt they need to finish the regular season strong and make a deep playoff run. So, Chiefs Kingdom, what do you think? Could Marcus Peters be the missing piece in the secondary? Should the Chiefs take a chance on him? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to KC Chiefs News Portal for more updates on this developing story. Stay tuned, because we'll be following this story closely to see if Peters can come back and make an impact for the Chiefs.